Hey guys, it's Annie. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about some conspiracy theories. It involves dead celebrities and their replacements. And so I know this topic is very popular, so a lot of them that I found I'm not going to say because most of them you kind of know them already. But the first one I'm going to start off with was Miley Cyrus. So before I start talking about her, supposedly these conspiracies get started when a celebrity does something dramatic and changes completely. So for example, you would be like, Miley Cyrus, she had long brown hair, she was a kind of a country singer, she was on Hannah Montana. The show stopped, she was blonde, her hair was short, and she just started kind of acting different. And that's when people were like, this isn't the real Miley Cyrus, is it? It's someone different. This all started on a website called 4chan, and this is where this theory just turned to something, it's kind of weird to completely bizarre. So there's a person on 4chan that supposedly was called the Hollywood Insider, and they're basically saying, okay, so the real Miley Cyrus died a long time ago, probably around the time the Hannah Montana, the show went off air on TV. So the story goes, the company that she was signed up under, well, Disney Channel, they were trying to sexually manipulate and take advantage of Miley Cyrus. She didn't want that. She supposedly told people about it. She refused, you know, the sexual advances between a Disney executives. And around the time that the sexual things were happening, she was like, I don't want to be a part of this contract anymore. I quit. I don't want to be a part of y'all. So of course that enraged the people of Disney, and they ended up beating her to death and dumping her body in a desert east of Los Angeles, which makes this even more weirder. This person on 4chan said that there was actually a interview done on a radio station claiming that Miley Cyrus's actual real body, dead body, was found. And supposedly that report, you know, circulated through the web a whole entire day, and people were, you know, just going crazy about it. They're like, oh my god, Miley Cyrus died. Disney killed her. And supposedly Disney deleted the interview that someone, you know, leaked out, and they got rid of all the evidence. So if you search that on the internet today, you probably won't find squat. All the evidence is gone. You know, she changed completely, and that's why. The real Miley Cyrus, long brown hair, she died, was killed by Disney. There's a new lookalike person, looks like Miley Cyrus, came into play, and they're the company that Miley Cyrus was signed up under for like making her music or whatever, they were like, let's do something big, let's do a big change, because obviously you're not the real Miley, so let's just kind of make you go crazy. Let's just make you have wild music, dress kind of crazy, cut your hair short, dye blonde, blah 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 blah. And there's supposedly like pictures on the internet that are kind of comparing the old Miley Cyrus to the new Miley Cyrus. They're saying that she does that she looks kind of different, like as in facial structure and everything. I mean, Miley, when she was on Hannah Montana, like, she was, I don't know how old she was, but she was, you know, younger at the time. And now she's I don't know, I don't think, I don't know, I like looking at conspiracies like that. I don't think it's true. I think Miley Cyrus is the same Miley Cyrus that she always been. Mine's her personality change or whatever. I still love Miley, and I don't think she's dead. I don't think she has an imposter. I don't know. I don't think that. But anyway, the next person we have is Avril Lavigne. When I was a kid, when I was younger, I loved Avril Lavigne. I had listened to all her songs. I had all her albums. I have all her albums on my iPhone today, and I've always loved Avril Lavigne. So supposedly she died a long time ago. Maybe after her like first or second album, she died. Supposedly. So the reason why this theory got kind of popular is because it was posted on a Brazilian fan site saying that Avril Lavigne died. Of course, if you've looked at Avril Lavigne over the years, she looks exactly the same. She hasn't really changed in her facial structure that much. She looks the same to me. She looks the same as she did when she was like 16 or however old she was to now. Around the time her second album was released, her grandfather passed away, and supposedly Avril Lavigne fell into this really deep depression and was later found dead in her home, possibly by suicide. The theory in general says that she was found dead in her home. People don't know if she committed suicide, did she overdose, did she kill herself, did someone kill her? Supposedly, immediately after she was found dead. So if you listen to her song, My Happy Ending, supposedly that's supposed to be a clue that it's not the real Avril Lavigne. So I'm gonna insert a picture over here. This is supposedly the proof that Avril Lavigne isn't the real Avril Lavigne. And if you look, there's supposedly some spots on her arm that aren't there anymore. So that's why people think that that's not the real Avril Lavigne. I don't understand. Maybe the picture with the darker haired Avril Lavigne, maybe the picture was in a weird lighting so you couldn't catch all the freckles on her arm. I don't know. I mean, Avril Lavigne did take a break for a little while, but I mean, I don't think she died and got replaced. I really don't think that. But you know, it's very interesting. It's very fun to look up this type of stuff and do your own research, because maybe, you know, you never know, it could be real. The next one is about Eminem. I've never heard this theory before. I never thought of it that way. I never thought about. So Eminem supposedly in around 2005 started hanging out with these bad people. As you guys know, Eminem is very popular. He is a great rapper, songwriter. He's great. I like him. I love him. I've been a fan for a long time. And yeah, of course, you guys know he's very open about himself. His past, whatever, you know, he used to do drugs. He has a daughter. These bad guys didn't really like him to begin with. And they were just, you know, pretending to be his friend or whatever. Of course, Eminem was at the top of his game. You know, he was popular. He was different. He was a good rapper. He put so much emotion into his music. So these bad people that Eminem started hanging out with were actually a part of the Illuminati. They were like, you know, Eminem, you know, join the Illuminati, blah blah blah. And he was like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not something I want to do. They're trying to make him deals like, join our group or whatever. Your next album will be the biggest album ever. It will get so much money from it. And he was like, no, I don't want to put myself in this situation. I don't want to be part of Illuminati. I just want to be me. Of course, they didn't like that. They hated it. They wanted him part of Illuminati. He didn't want to be in it. So things turned ugly. Of course, with the Illuminati, I know you guys have heard tons of things about the Illuminati. Whether it's real or not is questionable. So instead of taking his rejection, like they probably should have been like, okay, whatever, fine, we'll go find someone else. They staged Eminem to die in a car crash. Supposedly he did die, and now this person, that's the new Eminem, is a body double. Around the time that he supposedly died, he took a 4-year break, a pretty long break, to go to rehab for his drug problems and all the other stuff. That's what supposedly that was the excuse, that he was in rehab but he was actually dead, and they were trying to find a body double for him. So supposedly this fake Eminem returned in 2009. They supposedly had to train this fake Eminem to be as great as the original. When he came back in 2009, people were like, who is this? People were saying he was totally different. He had darker hair, he had a deeper voice, he didn't like certain types of people. He wasn't the person that they knew and loved. So they were like, that's when conspiracy started, that he wasn't the real Eminem. I will admit, he does look different, but in 4 years, what do you expect? People change every single day. His facial structure is definitely different, and of course over 4 years his face is gonna change, because I'm sure I would not look the same in 4 years. There's a ghost in here. So the next one is Taylor Swift. Oh my gosh. Supposedly Taylor Swift was a sacrifice. So I don't know if you guys have heard. Supposedly Taylor Swift is actually a reincarnated version of a former Church of Satan high priestess. So Taylor Swift looks very similar to this woman that was very high in Satanism. The woman's name is zeena lavey. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I don't know. I will admit Taylor Swift does look a lot like this woman. So supposedly the lady, Zeena, died 80s, 90s, and Taylor Swift is her in a different form, and it's really creepy. It's very creepy actually. So there's that person that posted that picture on Twitter, got a lot of stuff started. So people were like, oh my god, it's Zeena. It's not even Taylor Swift anymore, it's Zeena. So there's so many different versions of this theory. So supposedly the real Taylor Swift was killed off and replaced by a clone. Another claims that the woman Zeena made a pact with the devil to restore her youthfulness. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put your soul in Taylor Swift, and you're gonna be her. And there's also videos of this woman, Zeena, or however you pronounce it. There's actually YouTube videos of her today, like very recent videos supposedly of her singing and making videos on YouTube. I will say that I do kind of believe in this a little bit. There's a lot of people saying that Taylor Swift, her music has a lot of Satanism type things or kind of themes into the songs. So people have did their research. People have done their research. Oh my god. This woman that looks so much like Taylor Swift, or Taylor Swift looks like her. She renounced the Church of Satan in 1990. So the last year she was working as an executive in the bad religion was 1989, which is the title of one of Taylor Swift's albums, which is also the year that Taylor Swift was born. Zeena supposedly kind of disappeared in 1989, 1990. Around the time Taylor Swift was born. So supposedly when Taylor was born, they were, you know, that was the soul of Zeena in her. So Taylor Swift is Zeena. Okay, that's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Conspiracy theories about supposedly dead celebrities that died so long ago, and that they got body doubles. There were a few that I kind of agreed with. You guys can do your own research. Tell me what you guys think. And if you have any type of suggestions for me to talk about in the next video, please leave it down below because I will make them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a great day.